And these comments will help me to talk fluently. I mean, if you have comments, it's easy to talk for more time. Okay, you can talk for longer if you have comments, because literally you got questions and you need to answer those questions, and you just get content for speaking. So I'm live, and I'm in the fields, and look at these fields, and these are the of water through which these fields are watered, and the wheat fields will be, after uh, in June, or in May, in the month of May, these fields will be, mm, what do we say for cutting the crops? I forgot the word. So I'm waiting for the viewers to come and watch my live session, and maybe if they do comments on my live session, I may be able to talk to them according to their questions. So whenever it's the time of evening, I have two options to go for a walk. There are two options. One option is the fields, and the other option is the mountains right up there. So today I came to the fields for a walk, and usually I talk about the fluency in speaking English and learning English and speaking English. So, but when there is audience, there are people who watch you. It becomes easy to talk because you literally get motivation, and you literally have the content to talk about. Uh, or I upload short videos related to motivation, and actually I upload short videos randomly. I mean, there's no specific topic. I mean, there are channels on YouTube that have specific things, and they always upload the content related to the same topic. I mean, there is a little bit variation in the content that is uploaded today to the content that is uploaded tomorrow or yesterday. But I uh, keep changing my content, and I talk about different things, and upload short videos and posts on YouTube, and well, I'm also active on Facebook, and but the but the day that I go live is beautiful when when people comment on my live session, and it's really a great feeling when people watch you and you you just become able to keep them engaged, right? And that's, that's not easy when you go live and people watch you and they keep watching you. It's not an easy thing. I mean, you need to talk, you need to talk about something interesting so that people may be with you for the whole live session. I mean, when I go live, there are not much viewers, so it's a little bit boring. But maybe one day I'll be so much successful that a lot of people will be watching my live session, and they they would be commenting on my live session, and I would be able to talk to them. So it's the matter of time and hard work, consistency that you know the human being do, right? So we should never give up, and we should always keep hoping for good results, right? Failure is there, and if we fail again and again, but we shouldn't give up. We should always get up after falling down, and we should keep going, as once Einstein said that life is like a bicycle. If you want to keep balance, you need to keep going, right? So when you are on the bicycle, if the bicycle is standing, I mean, without any support, the bicycle will fill up, and you will fall down. You will fall off the bicycle. But if you keep moving, if you keep uh, riding the bicycle, then the bicycle will be stable and it won't fall down. And that's how life works. If you keep going, if you keep moving, then you are stable. But if you stopped, then you will fall down. And let me see some content from my other mobile phone so that I may be able to talk for longer. Mm, okay. Okay, so there is a quote which says, if you have a family that loves you, if you have a family that loves you, a few good friends, food on your table, and a roof over your head, you are richer than you think. It means that if you have family and you have loyal friends and you have food for eating, and you have a house, no matter how big or how small the house is, but if you have these things, you are very, very lucky. I mean, you are luckier than you think. Sometimes we get ungrateful for the things that we have, and we say that the person in front of me is luckier than me, but that's not the reality. I mean, you shouldn't compare yourself with people. You should look into your life. I mean, different people have different capabilities, and different people have different time. Your time is coming, but if you're not successful, it means that that's not your time, right? If you're not successful, it means that it is not your time, and time is coming. So you should wait for your time, and you should work hard, consistent. You should be consistent, and that's how you will be successful. But you shouldn't give up. You should always work hard. Okay. Okay, so there is another quote which says, even if you hear a bad story about me, understand there was a time I was good to those people too, but they won't tell you that part. Okay, so this quote means that if someone tells you something bad about me, then it means that you should also understand that I was good to those people who are telling something wrong about me. I was good to them. There was a time that I was good to them, but they those people are not telling you that part. I mean, me being good to them, they are not telling you that part. And look at the viewers. I mean, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. I have been live for about 12 minutes and no viewer just came to watch. I mean, these are the algorithms of. Thank you, John. Hi, Jordy. Yeah. So these are the algorithms of YouTube. I mean, I just totally got disappointed on these algorithms of. I mean, look at the time, the clock of my mobile phone. I went live, and it has been 12, 13 minutes. I since I went live, and there are no viewers. None of the viewers has come to watch my live session, and this is just disappointing. Anyways, I'd like to continue. So there is another quote which says, "A gentle bond, a gentle bond. When two givers become friends, it's like a magic. I water you, you water me. We never drain each other. We just grow. We just grow." So, if you want a friend, I mean, if you want a good friend, then that friend should be a giver, not a taker. Okay, and you should also be a giver, and your friend should also be a giver. I mean, you should help each other, not only seek help from your friend. You should always be helpful to your friend. You should always give instead of only taking. You should always be able to give, and you should always be willing to give, right? That's how friendships work. Okay, so there is another quote which says, it's better to admit you went through the wrong door than to spend your life in the wrong room." Okay, so this is a very beautiful quote, and it is about the admitting of mistakes. If you make a mistake, you should admit it. I mean, you should say, "Oh, I made the mistake, and I'm responsible for that, and I'm going to fix it." Right? And uh, you shouldn't be denying the mistake. I mean, if you made a mistake, you should correct it. If you don't correct yourself, if you don't admit if you don't admit the mistake, then you will face the se- uh, I mean consequences, and the bad results will never stop following you, right? So if you make a mistake, you should admit it, and you will not be obligated to spend your whole life in the wrong room, right? Okay, so I'm going to share another quote, and it's about the family and friends. And I usually take screenshots from the Facebook posts and save them, and then talk about those quotes and those screenshots. Okay, so it is about family and friends. To my family and friends, sometimes I forget to tell you how much I love you. Thank you for being in my life. You're so special to me. So it's not actually quote, but it's just a few lines of love to your family and friends. So you can write these lines in your message to your friends and family in order to express your love to them. Uh, usually we forget to show love to our friends and family, although we love them. We love our families, we love our friends, but we do not show the love that we have in our hearts for them. So we usually forget this stuff, but we need to be, you need to be expressive. We need to be expressive about love. If you love someone, you should tell one that you love one, right? And so there is another quote that I'm going to share with the audience, although the audience are not watching me. And I'm just totally disappointed by this algorithm, and I had this platform, which I, so there is a line which says, stay silent if your silence can save relationships. Stay silent if your silence can save relationships. I mean, if you have something that you know about the relationship of the two people, and if your silence can save the relationship, then you need to be silent. I mean, you shouldn't say anything. If you say something, it it will affect the relationship of the two people. So even if you know something, you shouldn't say anything. Okay, so now I have viewers, and now I'll be motivated to speak. So there is another quote that says, "Stay silent if you can't talk without yelling." Stay silent if you can't talk without yelling. So it means that you should talk to the people without yelling. I mean, you should be calm while talking. You shouldn't yell. You shouldn't be rude to others. You should talk mm, with calm. And there is another quote which says, "Stay silent if your words can destroy a friendship." Stay silent if your words can destroy a friendship. So, I mean, if you know something about someone, if you know something about two friends, and if they are good friends, and if you know the secrets of those good friends, and they do not know the secrets of each other, and if you tell them the secrets of each other, then their friendship will break. So if you know something about them, you need to keep silent. Don't tell them, so that their friendship may not break. Okay, so there is another quote that I would like to share, and it says, "Stay silent if your words offend someone." And the next one is, stay silent in heat of anger. If you are angry, then you need to calm down. I mean, if you do not calm down, you need to be silent. Okay, right. So you should always delay your response when you're angry. I mean, if someone says something to you and that something is bad and you become angry, so you should not respond to that person at that time, at that very time. You should delay your response. When you delay your response, you get a time to think about the thing that he has said to you. Maybe that thing that he said to you is not bad, is not that bad. I mean, you will be angry for nothing. You'll be angry for nothing, right? Okay, so I have two viewers, and I would like my viewers to comment on my live session so that I may know about them. So whoever is watching me, I would like to request to comment on my live session. And now as the dark is falling, and the holy call azan is being called right now, so I would like to say goodbye to all of you. So thank you so much for joining me. Take care of yourself and your families and your neighborhood. Allah Hafiz.